I was telling you, pack it up. You shack about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, keep it that touch with my haters.
What defines my name? What defines my name?
It's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Jets. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And his first pass is incomplete. When you talk about this Jets defense, they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Down the left sideline. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list. And the Eagles need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Zach Vaughn there on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Ready? Trap 60. 19. Tiger. 19. Tiger. Go.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Going deep this time for Miller. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Wilson changing the play. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Come 19! Come 19! Come on, set! 60 Bison, 60 Bison! Ready?
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Completion left side to Miller. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 45-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick! Buffalo 18, 18 Pioneer!
Here's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. You look at this Eagle defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18 rattle, 18 rattle. Check go.
Again, Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice. And he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there. And it's 2nd down. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, look out, because here they come.
Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they were in field goal range last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
17 yards. That's good for Jets.
Here's Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A huge play there for the Jets. 59 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again here. Wilson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Ready? 70 left. 70 wide. Get wide. Go.
Wilson. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Hammering to the goal line. He loses the football. And the offense is able to pounce on it inside the 5-yard line.
Brings up 4th and goal.
4th down. Here's Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. He's up to the 20. Now he's loose at the 40. Now look out. He's to the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jahan Campbell. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Hurts to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the 1st as they kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing is Wilson. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. There's Wilson to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on fourth down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
Arises on to punt here as he gets this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. 51 yards on the punt there. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
At their own 39-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, we can repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
This short throw caught by Goddard. Look at the big fella go. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, 43 yards. And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Elliott good on the extra point. And it is 28-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Wilson. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
72, keep it back at 60.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Great.
A first down carry for Barkley. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey! No time. We got to push it up.
The man in motion is Brown.
No time.
Now a handoff up the middle. Ramos. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
At the 16-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Easy. No touch.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 93 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
180.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown ground. And the Eagles open the lead up to 34-0. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes this 35-0 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Let's go.
So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Pitch and catch there, good for 13. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
18 Cardinal. 70 Lions. 18 Pioneer.
Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Now Wilson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. A big pickup of 38.
38 yards. That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Wilson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Saints back at the 31. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
19 tight.
Now Wilson. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. He'll try to do it, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Hurts sets up to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. And his throw is incomplete.
And this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw again is Wilson. And intercepted. Wilson's 3rd of the game. Picked off by Andrew Bakuba. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick-6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick-6.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At at their own 28-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster in the first half. So where do they go from here?
The first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Jalen Carter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Wilson from the gun on third down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
Brings up 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. 4th down diversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
1st and 10 at the 21.
Here's Wilson. His throw incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
That's downfield. He's got Taylor. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
17 yards. That's good for a Jets. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. From 4 yards out. And the Jets are able to claw one back. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
180, 180.
And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going to try and throw. Oh, man, it's the rookie out of the 3rd round. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Great, set. 180, 180.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
2nd and 10.
No touch, set. Hey, let's go.
Back to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Great, set. 180, 180. Hey. Hey. 73. No touch.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Barkley inside handoff. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of momentum where maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
At the Jets' 14-yard line.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
King, go silver, ready? No touch, children.
Here's Hurts to throw. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after after the touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a game of 6.
You know, Wilson going to change things up here. From the gun on 3rd down. Wilson. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And he is going to have a Jets first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
1st and 10.
Again, Wilson. He'll get this off to Swift. Down the sideline he goes. Then he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Wilson. That ball caught by Harrison. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Swift. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
One more time with Swift. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Wilson going to throw for it. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
That's good for the Eagles. 1st down. A gain of 4 yards. 1st down.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
First down.
They'll run with Kyle. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. The tackle there by Malcolm Rodriguez. They work now on 2nd and 9.
At the 35-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Ramos. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
63.
Throwing is Hurts. Look in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 15-yard line.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Eagles.
A handoff to Barkley. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll find Shaheed out to the right. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's good for the Eagles. First down.
Game in hand, the offense takes the knee. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Eagles, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, this could hurt in the race for home field advantage as they drop to 10-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These they come from pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and second and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kind of finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no preaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.